Hello friends, this is Leroy McDowell, pastor of the Gate Restoration Center located in the beautiful city of Miami, Florida. I wanted to share with you something that God revealed to me while I was reading the Word a couple of nights back. It's in Mark chapter 10, starting at verse 17. It talks about a rich man that came to Jesus and asking him, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus replied, "Well, you already know what the commandments are. You shall not kill, you shall not steal, you shall not lie, you shall not cheat your neighbor." And the rich man had an interesting response. His response was, "Well, Jesus, I've been doing this since I was a youth. I was following all these commandments since I was a youth." Now that's an interesting response by the rich man, because if he was already doing what the word says, how come he's asking, "How do I inherit eternal life?" And I think it's because he realized that it takes more than your actions. It takes more than your works to be saved. It takes more than your works to inherit eternal life or to be in right standings with God. I think he understood that even then. But Jesus then looked at the man and said, "There's one thing that you lack. Sell all your possessions, give away all your possessions, give away all your money, and come follow me." And it says that the rich man turned away sad because he had many possessions. I don't think Jesus said that because he didn't want the rich man to be rich. I don't think he said that because he wanted him to be poor, broke, or to be busted or disgusted. I think he did that because he wanted the rich man to realize that his money was his priority in his life and not God. Now, this led me to a very sobering, disturbing truth. The fact of the matter is that many of us, we have a relationship with church, but we don't have a relationship with God. We go to church, we even tithe, we even may, volunteer in our church. But the fact of the matter is that God is not really our priority. He's not first in our life. Even though we do all these things, God is not priority in our life. And that's a very disturbing fact. For some of us, our money is our priority. For others, our relationship with our boyfriend, our girlfriend, our husband, our wife, that's our priority. For others, it's our career, our business. We want to be so successful that we make our success our priority and not God. I want to challenge you today. I want to encourage you to make God your priority from now on, to give God your heart, to give God your all, to make him the first and foremost and the preeminent person in your life. Because the fact of the matter is that even though you may be going to church, even though you may be volunteering, even though you may be doing all these things, if you're not making God first, if your relationship with God is not the priority in your life, you're missing out on the best part about being saved. And that's having a relationship with God. To be able to say that God is your friend, to be able to say that God is your companion, to be able to say that you know him personally. That's the best part about being saved, guys. That's the best part about this journey that we have called our Christian walk, is that we have a relationship with God, that we have an opportunity to have a relationship with God, not just talk about him, not just read about him, but to actually know him. Thank you so much for listening to me today, guys. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.